Right, here's one I did earlier. So this is what I'm going to paint. This is what I've painted already, just as a practice run. I had a photograph for the windmill, and I used the windmill off a photograph, but then the background I've made up, because on the photograph the windmill was here on the photograph, and it was looking out of the picture. So I thought I'd move it to that side so it's looking into the picture, and just make the rest up. But what I thought I'd show you how to do is how to draw this. So it looks probably difficult, but it's not. All I've done, if you think of it as like a big pepper pot, I've just drawn it round like that. Okay. Then I've drawn that front on there. That's a sort of a rounded front. What I've done with my shadows here on this one, I've put my shadows straight, so it's made that front look flat, but actually that front's rounded. So when I do my next one, I'll round them shadows, can you see behind, and round them that way like that, and round them that way like that, so that looks, it's still slightly rounded, but not as round as that. I'll put that in. The windows were easy. All I did for the windows, sketched them in like that. That's all I did. The door, sketched it in like that. That's it. And then when I painted it, got my little paintbrush, and I just got black paint on and just went bum 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 bum, and that right on. I put this little dark highlight on that corner like that, because my light's coming in this way, so I always put my dark highlight that way. The sails, I never even, are they called sails? I don't know what they're called. Sails. These things I put in after we whitewash, so I didn't even pencil them in. I just got all this lot painted in, and then right last of all, I just got me, where is it? My big flat brush. That's it. I just got my big flat brush like that, and I just guessed where I sort of wanted it. Put it in like that, and then I washed my brush, then put these little black bits in just where I thought you'd have a low lighted bit. Yeah, right, I'll tell you what, so I'm going to draw my next one now. Right. There. See this paint here, what's dripped through? Right bottom here, you probably can't see it on there, but down this side it's right bottom as well. Don't worry about that, because if you were putting this in a mount, that'd be it. Right, pencil. All I need is a pencil and a rubber. I've got putty rubber. If you can afford a putty rubber, if you can afford one, I think they're about 10p, but a putty rubber's better. It's a more gentle rubber, so if you need to rub out that, it's better. Right, some coffee. Right, so like I say, it's like just like drawing a pepper pot. In fact, I'm going to put this. Isn't that bit there? Yeah, I'm going to put this sort of bit on what's on front and put that on first. So to me, that's sort of coming round like that, round like that, round, and that's coming sort of round there. See how I've got them little squiggly lines? Don't worry about that, looks okay. If you're not sure, I'll do little squiggles. Right, this bit here, you imagine, if you're looking up at something that's circular, it's going to curve round this way, like this, look. It's going to curve that way. Now, if we were looking down on it, it'd curve that way. But because that's high up in the air, it's going to curve that way. I think I've done it slightly further up than the other one, so my sails are going to be going off my page. But I might have a little bit more water on this one. Right. Right, let's bring this down here now then. This bit's easy now, so bring it down here like this. Just like that. Does that look wide enough? It don't look as, you know what? It's like that. I don't like that. I want a bigger angle on it, so I'm just going to redo them. A bit bigger, like that. Bring that in more, Same, actually that side don't look too bad, that's better there. And that's why that needs that putty rubber. Right, get me putty rubber. Half the time you can leave these lines in. In fact, if this line were on this side, you could definitely leave it in because it'd be dark enough on that side to leave it. But my light's coming in this side, so I do want this quite light. Right, now what I'm thinking now, right, there's a, so my door, put my door about here. There's a door up front of this. I don't think it's as big as that. I think it's about that big. Right, so there's a door there. There's also, I'll pop it in, but I don't really need to draw this in, but I'll pop it in anyway. There's a bush there, and then there's another bush about there. That one goes behind, that one's in front. Done some lines there. That's my door, that's all I need for my door, like that. Now there's a window up here. Let's have that window. Let's have this window up front as well. Sort of in the middle on the other one. Let's have it about there. That's it. That's all I need for a window. Done. If I put, don't look right that. If I put that, let me rub that top line out. Just looking at that, because I'm going that way with that. I'm sort of take that up a bit as though I'm looking up at it. That seems to look better. That's okay. The door. Right. I've still not left much room for me water at the bottom. Let's get some water in here then. So this is me riverbanks. Across there like that. Across. And it's slightly sloping across and stuff like that. A bit there. Coming across, so me reeds and stuff, a bit more there like that. And then I've got to remember, I'm going to pop it, I think I'm going to pop a little thing in just so I don't forget. Just to remember to get a shadow in there. For the shadow, reflection, sorry, in there. That's it. Everything else, I shall just paint my sky in, put my bushes in with a big brush now. Remember to leave my reflection in there. My sails, like I say, my sails I'll be putting in with my big flat brush. Where's it gone? They'll just be put in after, right at the very end. I'll get some white gouache and just pop my sails. I'll just be like that with my sails, just popping them in like that, and then dip it down like that. So that's as simple as that. I've sketched a windmill. So if you wanna paint this with me, then if you get that sketched out ready, and then we in where's my rubber gone? Let's rub that bit out there. You don't, same again, you wouldn't need to rub that bit out, you could leave it could be it anyway. But yeah, if you want to paint this with me, keep your eye on my channel, and this will be my next painting. What I'm going to do is going to be this one. So if you get that, if you've watched this, get that all sketched out ready, and then you'll be ready to go, ready for when I paint. Get back on again, ready for when I paint this. That's what it's going to end up like. So if you want to paint that, keep your eye out, and that's going to get painted in the next few days. There. See you on, bye.